You're watching Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
We're going to teach you how to be a master today with team dog trainer Brice Cavanaugh. And you brought Monk with you here, who's going to show us how a perfectly trained dog acts. But what we were talking about earlier is that some of the things that you use in terms of training techniques on Monk, and we'll see his amazing feats in a bit, also work just on the most basic things that you want your dog to do.
Absolutely. The key for all of our training is to find out what the individual dog's personality is like, and then from there structure a training program specific to that personality rather than having a one-size-fits-all approach, which works for some dogs but then doesn't work for others. So by identifying that individuality and training within the confines of that, we actually get a lot more success, a lot more efficiently and faster.
What do you think the biggest mistake is that people often make when trying to train their dog, even to do something simple like sit for them, or you know, not run out the door when kids are all trying to run out the door for school and things?
A lot of times the problem is usually clear communication, not knowing how to properly communicate with the animal, but even more at a more basic level is not being clear as to what they want. They know what they don't want from the dog, but a lot of times they don't know what they actually want. So instead of training for success, they're always trying to work on the problems. So that a lot of times is an issue.
So you may be amazed at home. If I want Monk to go, say, I don't know, sit on a pole over there.
You can do it.
You could actually make him do that. So let's see Monk in action while we talk a little bit more about some of these training techniques.
Okay, Foos. Foos, back. 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 Up, up. Good deal. Over.
Not the typical
Pause.
use of a fire hydrant.
Nope. Get up there. Good. Over. Over.
Poses for pictures.
Up, up. Good. Over. Up, up. Up, up. Good. Relax.
All right, now how long did it take you to get Monk to be able to do those kinds of feats?
I would say probably 3 months worth of intensive training is all it took, because Monk is very excited. He loves that ball. So the bottom line for training is showing him what it takes to get that ball. And
so it's all really more about reward.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But really, you use the exact same training techniques on him that you would use on a typical dog at home who I just wanted to do simple things like not stand up on the table.
Correct.
Get the food.
The technique is the same. The approach may be a little bit different with each individual dog. And once again, some dogs are more high drive and high energetic, and those are dogs I'm not going to get overly crazy with, if you will, because that just tends to excite them and take them over the edge. I may need more of a calming touch to reward them, whereas with a dog that's a little bit more reclusive and withdrawn, I'm going to want to do a little bit more peppy type. It's all about balance. Wherever the dog's at, they're showing me what I need to do to help bring them out of or to that point of balance.
What's the difference between making them do something you want them to do and getting them not to do something? For example, you want them maybe to be able to sit and walk with you, but you don't want them to jump up on the table, for example, and get some food.
Okay. So what I want to do is reward all the behaviors that we're trying to encourage and discourage all the behaviors that we're trying to, of course, discourage. So a lot of times to change a behavior, what we can do is replace the undesired behavior with the desired behavior, and that usually is a more desirable. If we have a dog that's jumping up on people all the time at the door, I'd rather teach him a rock-solid sit, and he can't sit and jump at the same time because those are incompatible behaviors. So I can counter the one behavior with another rather than working on punishing the wrong behavior. Excellent.
Some great advice, and we'll have a link to all of that on our website. I want to see Monk get up on that fire hydrant one more time if we could as we go to break here.
Come here, Monk. Here. Foos. Foos. Out. Let's go. Fetch. Fetch. Up. Back. 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 Up, up. Relax.
That's incredible.
Good. Okay.